is the Rabbit Report. I am Rabbit. Tonight I've got something interesting, something different. I don't know, maybe not that different to you. I don't know. Who knows? It's different to me. I don't collect these really, so I don't know. It's gonna be fun. But tonight I've got the Vintage Collection Slave 1. This is my second in a row of like rather large openings, but it's not as big as the Tyrannosaurus Rex, so that's cool. Let me show you some of the sides. You got the side here. Do I have a 3 3/4 inch Boba Fett or any of these other figures? No. I'm gonna have to like invest in them, and like apparently they're not really available right now. I did like pre-order a Boba Fett, the Bespin, I don't know what you call them. These guys. What are those people called? The Bespin guards or whatever? I don't know. Those don't seem to be available. Maybe like I think there's one in like a 3-pack that's on eBay right now that I'm trying to get a hold of. We'll see. Anyway, here's the side. You can see some of the details. So you've got Han and Carbonite. You've got some really nice detail on the back of the ship, and apparently this fits 3 figures in the cockpit. But I don't know who else you would put in the cockpit. I don't know. I guess we'll see. On this side, got some more details. Apparently there's these I don't know what to call it. I want to call it a depth charge, but that's not exactly correct. But we'll see. On this side, some more of the features. The wings rotate, of course. There's firing cannons, which I don't really like these firing cannon gimmicks because I don't know, it just doesn't really make sense. Like it should be firing a laser, but it doesn't. So why not? Why have it fire this like plastic missile? It doesn't really make sense. Can I get this open on screen? I don't know. Let's find out. So for people that don't know, Slave 1 first canonically appeared in episode 2, which was Jango Fett's ship, but it was actually designed in 1979. It was, what is it? You know, like when I was a kid, the rumor was like, oh, it was based on the design of a lamp near like ILM, but that's actually not true. Apparently it was designed after a radar dish, and somebody on the set when they were building it at ILM was like, oh, it looks like a street lamp. So that's how the rumor started, apparently. I don't know. All this to me is like rumor, speculation, whatever. So in the cannon, it is a modified Fire Spray 31 class patrol / attack ship. Did I know that? No, didn't know that. I don't know. Maybe you knew that. Tell me in the comments. Does this have any tape? I don't know. Can I just open it? Oh, look at that. Came to me brand new, so I don't know. Let's see. What else? Oh, hey, I didn't know this. It appeared in Clone Wars. I have to go back and watch that. I did not know that. This is so freaking big. It's barely fitting on camera. I might have to like turn the camera off and just like take it out of the package because this is not working that well. Okay, it's a giant package. Let's get it out of the box here. It's really stuck. That's annoying me. Get this open. Oh, this is taped shut. Can you see that? Probably gonna be a while before I do one of these like giant openings because this is kind of a pain in the butt. All right. There you go. Okay, so this is what you've got in the package when you open it up. You've got some parts here. Got your Han Solo and carbonate, which is kind of cool. There's been multiple versions of that in 3 3/4 scale. You've got some cannons, wings, whatever. We'll put those together, see what they look like. I do like that you kind of have to assemble it. I remember that from when I was a kid, like building G.I. Joe vehicles and Star Wars vehicles and stuff like that. So I've definitely had like other versions of this ship in the same scale, but this is the most detailed version of this toy. Especially with like the interior detail. I always wanted there to be like an interior section to the ship, which previous versions just never had. You always like the cockpit and maybe like a ramp for Han Solo and carbonite. There's cockpit, some clear pieces. Looks like there's some stickers there, so maybe I'll show you applying stickers, or maybe not, because that's always kind of pain. There is a stand in here, very cool. Put that over there, or more just tons of cardboard. All right, so here is the ship. You can see some of the details. I like all of this like paint weathering and chipping and stuff. They did a really nice job. Look at the details there on this side where the wings go. That is pretty cool. Oh, there's a hatch that opens. This is what I'm talking about. I always wanted to have like some kind of interior detail for the ship, because it's like there's room. Otherwise, it's like a big empty piece of plastic. So this is very cool. There's the cargo hold here with the ramp that pops down, right? So that's cool. Little space for maybe some crew members or something like that. I'm definitely gonna need to get like some other figures. I mean, otherwise, like, it just feels like weirdly empty or unpopulated. Here's some details on the bottom there. And of course, there you go. I think this rotates, right? It should rotate up. I'll figure that out. Maybe it's something in the instructions, but I will definitely show you that. Let's get this set up and we'll take a look at it. All right, everybody, here we are in my photo area. I have to fully admit that I applied the decals off camera, because that was filled with frustration and tears and cursing, and it wasn't fun, but I did get them applied. It's kind of unclear where to apply them. You can see the diagram. I had a hard time like following this, but I got them on, I think, like in the right place. Whatever, they're decals. You know, I did have to use like a couple pieces. I had to use a couple pairs of tweezers in order to get them applied, but let me smooth this back a little. Sorry, that's a little weird. But there's a couple decals like right here. These decals, they're not the same as like the original Kenner like Star Wars decals. They're more It's similar to like a real grade Gundam decal. Let me see. Here's some of the internal details, but there is hard to see. There's decals right there and right there, as well as these two right here. So I think, I really do like some of the interior details, but it's missing like paint apps. It's kind of hard to see in here, but I think I might come back and hand paint some of these details, like give them some color, like these panels. I see a lot of opportunities on this for some dry brushing. I think there's pegs you can put your figures in here. I think also this back wall is very plain. I might like maybe make some of my own decals and put them in there, kind of like I've seen like Toy Polloi do something similar. I think Toy Polloi did a similar type modification for an AT-AT. So I might try that as well. And I definitely see some opportunities to do like some washes, some panel lining, so a little more dry brushing. I do like the weathering that they've done on this, but I feel like it could be a little more. Let's do just some of the light here. Let's do some of the assembly here. Let me show you some of the features here. So this does come down here, and there's a ramp. I do wish that this would peg into the ramp when it came down, but you can see there's a space to put, I guess, Han Solo and Carbonite in the cargo hold. Again, I have to get some of those like Bespin. I don't know. Trooper is the wrong word. I have to get some of those Bespin attendants to recreate the scene in Cloud City. But let's do some of the assembly here. I don't know if this is going to work or if this is also going to lead to more tears and swearing and just general frustration. Here's like the stand. I think this is just one piece. It's kind of hard to see. It's translucent, but this does have the Boba Fett symbol on the stand. And I will show you how this works at the end, because I'm gonna have to reframe this so that you can see how the stand works. But I believe it does fit in right under here, so it's gonna go, underneath. This is kind of weird to me. This, I think, just goes together like this. I guess it's maybe meant to be like a cage. If Boba Fett had a bounty, you could fit a figure in here. I don't know, or just cargo. Who knows? I do like this translucent piece that comes with it, but I believe this just fits here. Let me look at the directions. Oh yeah, so it does. It goes right in there, I think. Let's see if we can put that in there. Does that fit in there? Yeah, it does. Sort of, I don't know, haphazardly, but I guess also your Han Solo and Carbonate maybe goes in there. Or I think Han Solo and Carbonate goes in here, but that's odd, kind of odd, because that's not where it would go, at least not as far as I can tell. Here is the piece for the cockpit hatch. This just attaches here. Okay, come on. There you go. That was not easy, but also not terribly difficult. And that just snaps into place. Oh, I see. It's kind of fits underneath there. There's a groove here. That's got to snap into place there. So now you've got the ship with the cockpit. I like that it's kind of like blackish. Mine is a little like scuffed up right there. I don't know if I'm gonna have to clean that up a little. Let's see. We've also got more parts here. Okay, you got your little, I keep wanting to call them depth charges, but they're not really, right? They're like, it's from episode 2, they do like the little, I don't know, vibration. Is that a thing? Am I even right in thinking about that? I don't know. These missiles, they go in here. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that or like maybe repaint them and just like permanently attach them, or I don't know, whatever. I'm probably gonna, kind of hard to see, but I'm probably gonna like paint that black in there because that's very distracting. That it's like just the kind of silver, same color as the silver. Or what I could do is drill this hole out so that it has more depth. That might actually be the solution. Oh, I like that. I was wondering about this. I like that the Han Solo and carbonite is actually it's not just hollow in the back, because there's been plenty of versions of this where it was hollow, and I like that is a full piece. There's some really nice detail with the paint applications on the side here. Some more detail on the side, and then of course Han Solo, and this actually looks, I mean, it looks like a figure could fit in here, and I really do like this, and I appreciate it. So let's attach these first. These go in here. That kind of locks it in place, and then you press the button and it would just drop out, I guess. Right. Yeah, there you go. I don't know. That's kind of a cool play feature. Cool play feature. Oops. There's the one. I love, there's so much deep detail on the back side of this. There's like washes that are going on here. You know, like all the dirt and grime. That's really cool. It's in a weird way, it's my favorite part of the ship. Like all of the detail that they did in here. I feel like there could be like some more like dry brushing maybe here. I feel like these are too yellow. They probably should have a little bit of a wash of blue, but I might add that myself. But overall, I think Hasbro did a great job with that. Let's attach the cannons. Yeah, I don't know about these like missiles. I don't know. I might just take them out, or like I said, maybe permanently attach them, but not super into that. In fact, let's. Oop! Well, they fire really well. So there you go. Cannons on the side. The last piece is the wings. So how do these attach? Maybe I should look at the directions. Okay, so if you can see the directions here, this part goes on top. Okay, I'm actually going to turn the camera off because this is being a pain. All right, here we are. I was able to attach the wings here. I'm glad I did it off camera. Again, I apologize for not doing that on camera. It was kind of a pain. I did need some strength, some double-handed, double-armed strength there, but I did finally get them on. Very happy with the results. Let me put this on the stand. So, and I also want to show you the mechanism for the cockpit, which is pretty cool. So this stand just fits. It is pressure fitted on here. I'll have to like zoom out. There you go. So let me show you the mechanism for rotating the cockpit where the figures sit. It's actually pretty cool. I wasn't sure how this worked until I attached the wings. So this opens up, and you can see that this is rotated. Let me show you. And then if you turn the wings, it rotates to the correct position for the flying position, and then this locks into place with a click. And you've got your little Han carbonite at the top here, which I still think is a little odd, but whatever, that's okay. So that snaps into place, and now you've got your cockpit with the controls in the right direction, and of course these cannons can rotate up and down, and they do fire, but again, I kind of find that a little silly. And then these rotate as well, these wings, for landing or flying position. And I think if I rotate them like this, that will allow this to snap into place here, right? And then it won't move. Like this can't rotate until I turn these, and then this snaps into place like that. Very cool. I'm very happy with it. Let me just do a real quick size comparison. As I said, I don't have a 3 3/4 inch Boba Fett, but I have a Star Wars Black Series Boba Fett. You can see he is quite a bit bigger than the cockpit of the Slave One here, but it is a large vehicle. Very happy with it. And here is a tiny Slave One from the I think it's the X-Wing Miniatures game. But yeah, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing and sort of building of the Kenner / Hasbro Vintage Collection Slave One. Remember, you can see more photos of this on all social media at The Rabbit Report. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell your friends about this channel. It really does help me out and make sure that I can make more videos for you, and I really appreciate it. Thank you, friends. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you on the next Rabbit Report. Bye! Boba says, please remember to